I'm here to tell you a story. Another paranormal story that's happened in my life. This happened at 47th Street. It was the last house that my wife and I lived at. And my son, Sebastian, was about 4 years old at the time. And now, the house has always had some type of weird feelings about it. And then after the night I got attacked, which is in one of the other stories, it just got worse and worse. Well, one night in particular, my Sebastian, well, before that, he started having nightmares, real bad nightmares. And he would wake up crying and couldn't get him awake. And it would go on for about an hour that he would just cry, and he was so scared. And so one night he just would not stay in his room and kept coming to our room, and I'm like, son, what's going on? What's wrong? And he didn't talk at the time, so why I was asking him, I don't know, but you know. And so we decided to go ahead. We all were having eerie feelings that night anyway. So we decided to go ahead and move his bed into our room. He had one of them little toddler beds that have a little metal bed, and it kind of arched on each side. Well, after a little while, had the TV on, and I was watching TV, and after a little while I asked Sebastian, I said, Sebastian, what's going on? Show Daddy. When he looked at me and he jumped down on the ground, he crawled over to the edge of his bed, climbed up on the edge of his bed, looked at me, snarled, and kind of did this, like fangs, jumped on the bed, and started thrashing it about. Really freaked me out. So, kind of put it off and started talking to my wife and talking to him and watching some TV, and we had to be up at 6 o'clock the next morning. This was like 11 o'clock at night. Well, probably after, a good 30 minutes, I turned back to him and I said, son, so what happened in your room? What's going on? Show Daddy. And he jumped back down on the floor, crawled to the edge of his bed, climbed up the footboard, looked at me and went, "Argh!" Jumped on the bed and started thrashing it about again. Really freaked us out. 2 times in a row, 4-year-old, it was quite scary. Well, we decided at that moment, okay, we're not staying here no more. We got to get out of the house tonight. So we loaded him up in the truck, and we were going to take him to my mother-in-law's. And she lived 2 houses down behind us, but she had to drive out on the main road and drive all the way around in order to get to it. So I started up the truck, and I start driving, and I looked in my rearview mirror, and when I did, I saw the curtain in our living room open up. I could see the figure of something. It was just a shadow, a figure. And then I saw the curtain close. Scared me quite a bit. And so we, of course, had to go back because, it was our home. It was the only thing we had. And anyway, there's that story, and I'll tell you some more later. But anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later. Bye.